Hello, good morning. So today we're gonna talk about a new topic, and it's about why we need to show patience and why it's very important. So why I decided to talk about it? As usual, I was in a situation where I needed to be patient. So I said, okay, let's talk about it. So, why it's very important showing patience? So, patience is very important or essential in our life because it helps us also when it comes to um, reaching our goals, or also to reduce stress, and also to bring a strong relationship with other people. So it can be with our families or with our friends or everyone, and we are able to also make a better decision in our life without also rushing, or yeah, we wait. Okay, so first, it's about like better goal achievement. So when we are patient, we improve our ability to reach our goal because we are patient, we are resilient, and we don't give up easily. Okay, when we are patient, we are not giving up easily because when it comes to reaching our goals, and then we build a stronger relationship with other people because when we are patient, we become empath. Okay, yeah, it makes us empathize with others, and we are patient because we understand other people, so we are not overreacting. We also uh, don't think negatively in other people. Okay, so we understand them, and we know what they are going through in their life, so we kind of understand them, and when we understand them, we become patient, so we don't overreact easily. And also, we lower our stress when it comes to a job, or when it comes to work, because when we are patient with our coworkers, we also don't overact. Um we don't get stressed easily because we understand them, the other people, and we are patient with them. And we also make a clearer thinking. We think clearly when it comes to make a big decision in our life. Okay, we analyze, we slow down, we are not how do you say that? Oh, we are not rushing, right? We are not rushing when it comes to make big decision in our life, or we don't let the emotions to control our decision. Yeah, okay, we are not rushing, so in the end, we also make good decisions in our life. And it's essential because it's an essential part of growing, okay, when it comes to personal growth, because when we practice patience, I think patience is useful in everything. We can have patience with our families. For example, we can be patient with our parents. So when our parents are getting old, the more they get old, the more we need to be more patient with them. Okay, when it comes to how they behave, how they act, or what they say, everything. Especially, I think some of the people understand, especially if you are a daughter or a son, and your parents like always, like, they will say things to you, and sometimes you don't have patience because of course they are your parents and you're so used to them, like always saying the same things, or you're so used to them to always say things that you already know, especially if you're like an adult who lives with your parents, and your parents always loves repeating things, especially the moms. I don't know if you can relate to this, but mostly moms are the most repetitive when it comes to say things. But this is like a personal um yeah, a personal experience of mine. So in this case, we need to show patience, but not only with that, especially when our parents are getting old, they don't they also don't have that much patience. So when they don't have patience, we also have be we also need to be more patient with them, because they don't have patience, because I mean, not really that they don't have, but it's becoming hard for them to have to be patient, because they are getting old. And so their body also changed, because maybe before they are like strong, their body is strong, they can do everything. Now they cannot do any, I mean, not anything, but they cannot do all the things they used to do, because when we get old, you know that our body, our physical health also change. So they can start having health issues, health problems. And so for them, it's a big change as well. So they need to be patient with the change, okay, on their life when it comes to health issues, you know. So for them, it's also hard to be patient, because they also need to adapt themselves. So yeah, and it's very important in everything, especially even in with friends. Maybe we can have a misunderstanding with other people, with friends, and we need to be patient with them. Or maybe they have like a kind of behavior that we dislike, and we need to be patient with them. Or even if we don't dislike it, or yeah, we don't dislike that kind of behavior, but maybe they can be irritating, they can bother us, or they can annoy us, and it's not their fault. I mean, maybe they even say something they didn't mean to. So yeah, so we also need to be patient with that. And mostly the people we need to be patient more are with our families, because you know they are the closest people to us. And it's easy to don't have patience with the families, because of course you always live here with them, so you're already used to how they are in a house, okay. And yeah, so it's essential to be patient, because when we exercise to be patient, when we are getting used to be patient in house with our families, with 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 our siblings, it can also help us be patient outside the house. So when we are patient inside the house, in our families, we when we are outside, we can be more patient, because we are already used to be patient in inside in our house. And so what happens when we work with our people, or when we work with ours, we stay with our people, we learn to be more patient. But I know that it's very hard, because we really live in a world that which is messy and imperfect, where everyone is not perfect. So it can be very hard to be patient. But it's something that I really want to save, okay? It's something I really want to remember to myself, to keep being patient, because if we are not patient, everything will be a mess, I guess. And it's something that I need to improve in myself as well, that I want to share you, that I want to talk about. And I know that this is very simple, and my way of expressing you things is very simple. I still need to find the right words, and I know that, but it's fine. I think you understand the concept, or what I am trying to tell you. And that's just for today. That's for now. So I hope you also get value from it, or I don't know. But this is for me. This is for my journal as well. As usual, as already, maybe the people who watch me already know about this, I always keep repeating it, that this is for my journal. And yeah, that's all for today. So yeah, bye.